Hi, my name is Lexi, and I've been in the Trust and Love programs for probably 4 to 5 months now. And I kind of just wanted to share some of my experiences of being in the program. So, what was I experiencing prior to joining Trust and Love program? So, I was in a relationship at about around the 1 year mark. And I had been experiencing horrible relationship anxiety probably since like month 4 into the relationship. Like a little bit here and there prior, but since it still was like a lot of honeymoon, a lot of new, I didn't experience it to the level that I did. But just like constantly waking up every day and going to sleep and just like thinking of, what if I don't love my partner? What if he's not attractive enough for me? He's different than my normal type. Like, what does that mean? Literally everything that you could think of, I feel like I thought about. And I know that a lot of people in this program, have a lot of the same thoughts about the same things or something similar to it. And honestly, it was really debilitating. It really didn't allow me to just enjoy the present moment of what was going on in the relationship or even myself. And, being in the program kind of showed me a lot of those things just within myself and what I, expect or want from relationships. And a lot of, the anxiety stuff that I was dealing with obviously was a lot of built and held trauma for so many years, either from childhood or past experiences. And it's just been a really difficult but really eye-opening journey. So what did I experience during my time in Trust and Love? And like I said, I'm still in the program currently, but I think some of the main points that I would like to point out probably comes down to my own self-worth. Kind of feeling, do I even feel like I deserve love to an extent without having to work for it? Also, like external validations, whether it be from other people other than my partner, like a boss, or just like from family, kind of just needing that approval. And that kind of goes in with like people pleasing and perfectionism. Like a lot of that has been coming up for me. The 3 pillars of trust that we learn, my bangs are not cooperating right now, but the 3 pillars of trust that we learn in this group definitely has been interesting to learn about, just because I'm realizing which areas of my life with those pillars I've always kind of either lacked in or just really struggled to have. So, decision making, that's like, I don't even know what I want for dinner all the time, or I always think that it's going to affect somebody else instead of just doing what I want. Trusting in the unknown, I have a lot of control tendencies because of the anxiety and, kind of how I grew up. Like my mom had like OCD with things. So, kind of letting things go into the unknown was really difficult. And then trusting that I'm strong enough to handle things. Like I realize that that's probably my strongest area, but I'm also like, I'm tired of having to be strong. So a lot of things like that. And I will preface that I am no longer in the relationship that I was in when I first started. And honestly, that was my biggest fear, to lose the relationship and him. But at the same time, I feel like that was a decision that I made, to ultimately give ourselves space to be healthier versions of ourselves. And that kind of goes back to, I kind of lose myself in relationships. I'm normally a really independent person. So, and then I fall into codependency or like caring what that other person has. It's just so many factors. And also, if you're considering joining Trust and Love, I highly recommend it, just because Sarah, Chelsea, Mariana, they're all great. I would say the community aspect of just hearing other people's stories, like other women, like just being able to come to that place together is a safe space that really helped me open up more or not care like about what, you know, or like sometimes you're scared to tell other people about like what you have going on, but this is just not a place for that. And then on top of just really peeling back the layers of where all the things that are coming up from you come from and how to move with them through your body instead of your mind, which I know it seems like a scary concept, but ultimately, you know, practicing it more often kind of allows you to pause more often, like just pause instead of kind of running with it all the time is like kind of what we're used to. So yeah, I mean, I would say go for it 100%. Like I have grown a lot. I'm happy with how I have grown, and I hope that you are able to also. Thanks.